How was them deer burgers, Dad?
Great. That was really good. You had the right amount of seasoning on them.
Oh yeah.
They tasted really good.
Yeah. So far, I got nobody on this uh live yet.
I'm sure about this.
They they tasted really good tonight.
Yeah. Because I actually made them the way I want to make them.
And the seasoning, the seasoning you put on was perfect.
Yeah.
The fifth one.
How many was left?
I think like three.
So you, Becky, and Justin didn't eat the second one
Yeah, I think three or four is left.
because I grabbed two right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only ate one.
Yeah. Soon as I pulled them burgers off, that when that Amazon driver came up.
Yeah, it was really good. Whatever you did, keep doing it.
Yeah, it
I'll
does
have to make the next one.
salt and pepper and Montreal steak seasoning and honey garlic rub.
Maybe it's a honey garlic rub that made it taste good.
Yeah, because uh, remember a couple of months ago when we went to Hallmeyer's and I talked to Steve because I want to find something new with seasoning, and he's the one that recommended that that honey garlic rub,
Yeah.
and I can't remember exactly what I was making, and that no, it was them deer steaks, and I tried it on them deer steaks, and that was. Then I tried it with that hamburger helper. I think it was that lasagna one, and like that made it better.
They tasted really good, I thought.
Yeah,
You can actually wild in it.
yeah. Like they was the best deer venison burgers I made.
Yeah. They were the best tasting deer burger I ever had.
Hi Becky,
Hello.
what you doing?
Gonna put something in the tent.
Something in the tent, like what?
A pair of stockings. And might want to play it all.
Okay,
Is that okay?
no.
Hmm. And like the more money, like bacon, isn't not burnt and crunchy, just really a little chewy.
Yeah, kind of on the verge of chewy and burnt.
Yeah. What's it
Eh,
taste for?
Oh, okay.
I think it's you just getting comfortable.
yeah, I kind of wish I would have uh, Crocs on.
I know that what I was thinking. I should have brought my Crocs. Oh well, I just kick my shoes up when I go to bed and go like that. Well,
Yeah.
you tired already?
I should be.
Yeah, you fucking slept till what? 9 o'clock?
We're probably like at least 9:30.
What time did you come down, Hunter? Well, you came in the house.
Yeah, I probably woke up probably about 7-ish this morning, and it was not raining yet, and probably got about a little after 8, and and I looked at the weather, and it's about ready to start to rain, and I figure I should drive my truck around in case we get too much rain. And so I probably came in the house probably about, I don't know, like 8:05 or 8:10 this morning, and you was still sleeping. And I brought my clothes in to take a shower, but I did not want to wake you up. So went back out to my truck and charged my phone because I think I had like 75% battery life left. And I charged my phone. Then I came back in. I don't know, probably about 10, and Mom was about ready to leave, and that when I woke you up. Then that when I took a shower, and I called Becky.
It was around 10 when you came in then. That when I woke up.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're awful quiet. You're awful quiet.
You getting tired?
No?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You probably go to Delaware.
Yeah, because since Joe bought that spot this year, I guess him and the owner of the campgrounds worked out a deal that he get a cheaper spot if he actually weed eats and work at the campgrounds. And so I think that's kind of why Joe's camping like every single.
Yeah, something about, he was saying something about weeding around some ponds around. And don't let Mom know. He don't take his camper down there.
Yeah.
He bought down the camper that was sitting on that spot.
Yeah, because I know if Mom finds out about Joe bought that fucking camper, that I gotta listen to it for the next like 10 years.
I know when he said last weekend he's camping, and then the mom saying something about, did you get his camper? And you said, yeah. I was praying you would say that.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? Get mad about?
Yeah. Leslie would get mad about it. But the way I look at it, Joe worked for the money. He should spend it the way he wants.
Yep.
I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to put restrictions on him. Because he's living out on his own.
What, Joe's 35 now? 36?
He's 35.
Yeah, 35. He's a he's a big boy.
Yeah, he got to make his own mistakes and learn from them. That's why you and Becky too. I leave it go. You got to make your own mistakes and learn from them.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You know, I know that I made some mistakes that I'm still fucking paying for yet.
Yeah.
So.
That's the only way you're gonna learn. You got to make financial mistakes to learn from them.
Yeah.
You want me to get all that paper out of there?
Yes, Justin. I want you to get all the paper out of there. I don't know what that paper X is to mix in with the wood X's.
If you able to get all that paper out of that, Justin, I sign everything to my name over to you,
And
and I'll sign it in black ink right now.
if you get it all out, put it together where I can read it, I'll pay your house off.
Ready?
Do it.
Are you ready?
Do it.
Go ahead.
And yes, I'm glad I waited on a truck and got this truck because I felt like I did a better deal.
Yeah, like I'm glad that you got the trick that what he did, but like he put like extra like 3 months of fucking stress on me because
But
like I felt like okay, like if am I going to get a phone call saying that you fucking broke down on the side of the road,
mm,
or like are you sitting at 46 and 229 and you're fucking sitting there with a damn transmission blown out?
and I bought this truck at the right time.
Yeah.
Something told me to go ahead and buy it. Because Scott was the one that showed me this truck on his phone. He found it. He showed it to me a Monday night, a Tuesday. I went down on a Wednesday and I told myself, going down there, I'm buying it. So on the pictures I saw, I wanted it.
Yeah.
Pulled in there, I seen it sitting there. I was looking at it. The salesman came out. We talked about it, the price and the mileage. And he asked me if I wanted to drive it. I said yes. So I took it. I went down through the town of Harrison, up to through West Harrison, back on the interstate, and went back, pulled in. I pulled right up to the front door, and the salesman came back out. And he looked at me, and he goes, "Well, what do you think?" I looked at him. I go, "I'm biting the bullet, and I'm buying it." So that's what I did. I
Yeah.
bought it.
Yeah, like with my black Chevy that is literally at the point where I want to spend more money on the motor than I would have as I would have paid for that damn pickup.
Yeah, I was hoping you would get rid of it. Like when Joe traded that other white Dodge for that 13.
Yeah, that white knight.
Yeah, and I told him, I go, and the salesman trying to say, oh, maybe I ought to take it home and try to sell it. And I said, no, let's trade it in and get rid of it. So
Yeah,
that's what Joe did, traded it in. And
like with me, like if I'm gonna get rid of my current truck, like I want to fucking like I don't want nothing to do with that pickup.
yeah, and like with that, Joe's white Dodge was 98 and your Silverado. I just wanted it away from here, especially a Silverado. I wanted it out of county and out of state.
Yeah, I thought Joe's last white knight was a 13.
Yeah, but
The other white knight.
the other white, like 98.
Okay, yeah,
That was a piece of junk. And he's saying, the transmission went out on that.
yeah,
He put a rebuilt one in. And right when he bought the 13, that 98 transmission is going back out again. That why you got rid of it.
yeah. Probably that worst truck I had probably gotta be that '05 Dodge.
Yeah. That was a good looking truck, but it had problems.
Yeah, but that was like I was needed a truck, and that's the only thing I could afford at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, like the white truck I got now. Did what? A little below 27,000. Scott was looking on his phone the other night. They sold it below book value when they sold it right around tax time, so they don't have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah,
He said that truck, my truck, is actually worth $40,000, and I
yeah,
got it for a little under 27.
yeah,
But I'm still can't get used to that knob. I'm still reaching up by the steering wheel for the gear shift.
yeah. Like I own a white Whitney since September what of 2024.
Yeah.
I'm still reaching behind that damn steering wheel for that damn volume control.
And I'm still reaching down below for the door handle.
Yeah,
And it's up here on top.
Yeah. Now the knob took me a while to get used to.
Like Joe told me, it'll take you a while to get used to that.
then hell with your white truck, Daddy, you can have that for the next 15 years. Then you can buy a different one and have a gear shift. I guarantee that you're gonna go. Your muscle memory is gonna go towards that fucking knob.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, guarantee it. And actually, I think this truck should outlast me. You
Yeah.
guys gonna probably have to get rid of it.
I don't want to take it.
Yeah, you guys can probably take it. I put about 2,800 miles on it since March 11th.
Is that when you bought it?
Yeah.
And hey, Becky,
Yeah.
Dad did tell me that when he dies, I get all of his fishing poles.
Okay.
And I quit fixing tackle boxes.
Yeah, so I get all of his fishing poles and his fishing tackle.
Since you're about the only one that go fishing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time I took me and Joe took you fishing, Justin?
No.
Up at John Lamping's pond.
I am about to buy a fishing pole and start fishing down here.
I bet I got 60 some poles, if not more.
For real?
Yeah. And I got about 4 tackle box full tackle.
You ever use them?
Most of them I don't even use anymore. And I even got some in there older than me. Because I got all my dad's tackle when he was young and bought. You can look at them, they're old.
Yeah.
That'd be worth the money.
Are you getting tired?
A little bit.
You weenie.
I'm gonna sit in bed right now watching TV.
What am I doing?
You're usually sleeping right now.
Yeah. He's probably sleeping by now, snoring, sawing lumber.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one comment said, "Hi, this is kind of spooky." Then another person says hi. Then another person says hello. Then the first person that comment said, "For a second, I thought that was kind of. For a second, I thought it my parents meeting at a teepee." And he also said hi. Then a message is held for review. Then another person commented said, "Do a XXX."
You remember that time we were on vacation?